What I'm trying to do here is to point out that the Black Muslim movement is a prejudiced and harmful organization that was formed right here in the United States. This tape 3. And this is in conclusion. I didn't want to go through the whole Quran because the Black Muslim movement doesn't follow it to the T like they do in the East. It's full of lies, it's full of hate and discontent. Like the head of the Muslim, the beginning in 1913, the Caucasian devil, to wipe out the white race. I think it should be outlawed because it attacks people with falsehoods and lies. As I don't know how anybody would be foolish enough to follow whether it's the Black Muslim movement that was invented here by the blacks, or if it's the ones out east. I can't see terrorizing children, or they waved at a convoy, little 3-year-old waving at a convoy driving by full of Americans. Oh, she got her nose cut off and a cheese grater put across her face. True story. Let's behead that infidel. That's how they talk. I don't want to go into a bunch of gory things. I'm sure that there's veterans that's around your neighborhood that may or may not tell you about it. But I was over there for a long time. And I've seen a lot of things. So I went in a lot of different areas. And it's not good. So it's a religion that should be banned worldwide. God says in Christianity to love the person, but hate the sin. But you have the right to defend yourself as a Christian, just as Moses did, and just as Joshua did, which took over after Moses, just as Elijah did, just as Samson did. I could go on and on and on. Whoever come up with the idea that Christians are supposed to stand there, get used as a doormat, is not what's in the Bible that I read. You put your hand out and try to help people, they don't accept it, you walk away. They come at you with a spear and a bow and arrow gun, you have every right by God to take that person down and kill him if you have to. Just like Moses, just like Joshua, just like Elijah, just like Samson, just like on down the line. Everybody has a right to survive. God created all of us, just like a rainbow. It makes him happy. So we shouldn't be trying to exterminate each other through sexual misconduct or interracial marriage or killing each other on the street or in a war. He made every species and said to stay after its own kind. What's wrong with that? He talked about false religions in the Bible. But I don't like the idea that our kids are in school having to try to survive rather than learn something. Because Johnny over here is Muslim. Frank over here is atheist. And they all hate each other. And we're in this melting pot because of the Judases and this crummy leadership that was thrown on everybody. So it's not the blacks' fault, it's not the whites' fault, it's not the Mexican fault, the Chinese or Japanese. It's the Judases that got silver and gold in the White House that did this to our country. open them floodgates because they ain't got a brain and got us in $2,000 in debt. 2 trillion, what is it, 16 trillion now? And then we're supposed to sit here and go, oh, okay. Well, my great, 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 super great grandfather, well, they'll still be paying on it, but you go ahead and rip us off. This all started. This was invented. This is some kind of tactical takedown of the United States that started. The big stuff started in 1965, the Floodgate Act. Check the history. 1967, immigration schools, which we call dumbing it down because it created a hate environment for kids to learn. So we haven't had a huge invention since then. Before that, we're inventing cars, how to breathe underwater, trains, motorcycles, you name it. Oil, gasoline, buildings, bridges, on and on and on. Since we started this melting pot, hate your brother that's sitting next to you in school and like it, created by the false leaders of this country, my country that I love very much, I'm willing to fight and give my life for. We need to all band together on this. Whether you're black, white, Chinese, if you're an American, we need to shut that floodgate down. We need to each have our own identity in our own schools and our own belief systems and coexist in the United States together. And when the United States calls on us to go straighten something out overseas, we should go as brothers with our different religions and go kick ass like we used to. Instead of sitting there saying we're sorry. I could take the technologies and the men that we have. I could have took out Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and anybody else in less than 5 years. I think most of you out there could too. It's the Judases. The Judases getting silver and gold while we slave and get paid nothing. 2 years as senator, you get full benefits and full pay. 20 years in the service, you get what? Half your pay? Crap fucking, excuse my language, I'm sorry. Crap benefits. Wow. Who invented that double standard in America? Oh, the Judases, of course. Same ones that opened the Floodgate Act. We'll just outnumber them. We'll just overthrow this country. Then some soldier says something and he gets in trouble. You got the chief and commander having sex in the White House. Some other soldier has sex out there. Oh, he's in the brig. His career's over. He's been in longer than the president has for 8 years. This guy's been in 12 or 13. Admirals and everybody else is thrown out for any kind of conduct like that. Lying under oath. It goes on and on with these Judases. It's time you and I put an end to it. The facts and figures in history are true. They're Judases. They get paid by the KGB or some other outsource. Let's look at when I get into secret societies. Your wife can't work at the same place you do because you're related. But you can be chief and commander of this country and belong to a foreign secret society. Does that bother you? They could have a completely secret agenda going on. He could be the puppet man. Does that sound